Alright, what is up? Today I just want to make a little time-lapse video of me just fucking painting my truck frame. Let me see how far I gotten on it so far. I started painting it, like actual paint, not primer. Shortly after I finished priming it. I've only done one side of the frame here. Let me flip it. Go gloss black. I got the cat meowing. Yeah, wanting attention all the time. But I only come out here to work on shit. I don't come here to pet cats. But yeah, you can see all these little spots in here in this area. This stuff like this, I gotta spray it. I can't use a roller. So yeah, this shit's going on pretty nice and thick. And it's looking pretty nice. It's pretty dang dope, I think. But yeah, this is the primer side. That's the painted side. And I still got to do a lot of fucking primer. So I'm gonna just fucking set up the time-lapse video, and I might get another light over here, so because this black is pretty dark, it's hard to see. All right, so in the last section, you seen me spray painting. I was painting all the section I missed with the roller. And now that I think I'm done right now, I still see some little tiny spots I missed, you know? You know, you gotta double, triple, quadruple check this. Look right here. One right there. On leaf spring, you missed it with the paint. Grab your spray paint, and then you look down and you see even more spots you missed. So paint them up, paint them up, paint them up, paint them up over here. It's a lot, it's a big frame. There's a lot of spots you could have missed. Right here is pretty thin. Let me see over here a little bit. Back behind the brackets. Here you gotta get the damn details. Here, look at that shit. Missed all of it. Let me try to get it again. And then you come back later and you see you miss a spot, grab your spray paint and spray it again, man. But I think that's about it for the spray paint. If you get lazy with your roller, you will need a lot of spray paint like I did. And you can see here, I didn't paint some stuff because I'm gonna take it off. The brake drums, I don't really give a fuck about those. You know, they're gonna get fucked up. But the frame, and nobody's gonna see the brake drums at all anyways. They're behind the wheel. But right here, this exhaust shield, I'm taking that off. I need a big ass saw for that, maybe. I don't know what is up with that, but this little bar right here, it used to hold back my mud flaps. And I just totally ripped the ends off of them. I want to take the whole thing off eventually. So yeah, that's how I painted my frame, my truck frame. That's how you can paint your frame. Let's go see what all I used. Literally 2 things. I mean, if it was me, I would want all of my brands to match on my project, my paint and stuff. That's Rustoleum Gloss Black. That's Rustoleum Rusty Metal Primer. Now, I don't think they make it in a gallon can anymore, unless you spend an arm and a leg. But these are both really old cans, but this one was brand new. It was sealed until I opened it just to do this job. I don't know where it came from. Let me see, my paint mixer I use is a fucking drill press with an old, what the hell is it you call, the whisk you use for baking, put that in the damn drill press and mix your paint up with that. My roller is from Walmart. The roller itself, like the handle and the roller itself is both from Walmart. It started to actually fall apart while I was doing this, but the other one I used my primer for didn't. Just pour that shit back in there. And I'm not going to be reusing these pans. Everything here is from Walmart except for these 2 gallons of paint, which you don't even need a gallon of paint. You probably need like a quart of primer, maybe 2 quarts of primer, and 2 quarts, well, I mean 2 quarts of like primer in the quart can, and then maybe like 2 or 3 spray cans to be safe, because what I do is I will roll on what I can roll, and then when in those little tight corners I gotta spray it in. So yeah, and if you get lazy with your roller, like I said before, you're gonna need to spray a lot. So you're gonna need a lot of spray paint. I went through how many cans? Let me see, this one I bought yesterday, it's empty. This one I bought a long time ago, it's empty. I think I went through a can and a half of this stuff, 15 ounces. And I don't know how much I used out of that, but it was kind of it was used when I opened it. But this was a full gallon. I think I used the entire half of this can, so half a gallon of paint on that motherfucker. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just a fucking dude in the barn, just building him a dang classic truck, just restoring his old truck. Yeah, this frame is 85. And this is Indiana, so we get a lot of fucking salt and rust and bullshit. But lucky for me, this truck only has like 130,000 miles. It was parked for a lot of its life. It's not too bad, but it's not good either. Like, I got some fucking rust, dude. I'm gonna show you this shit. This is the leaf spring hanger. Now, the hanger itself is not rusty, but look at this hole. Now, this used to be a factory hole, but now it's rusted and got bigger. Because in here, it holds a bunch of bullshit like dirt. And I used to think that's how it was supposed to be. It holds bullshit. But no, I didn't know there's a hole in the bottom to let the bullshit out. So all that bullshit builds up and starts to corrode this metal. And now we got a giant hole in the side of the frame. But on this other side, this is a factory size hole. Let's see if you can see that thing right there. That's a normal size hole. Got one there, one right there, one here, there, and there. But there's no real big holes in my frame that I'm worried about. And if I don't need to worry about this bullshit anyways, because it's only a single cab frame, dude. This is like a mud truck like type frame. Like me personally, I wouldn't want a single cab. I wouldn't want to buy a single cab truck ever. You know, if it's given to you, you don't bitch, all right? You just fucking take whatever you can get. Unless you like daddy's money, then you just bitch and complain about stuff. But I don't bitch and complain. I take what I can get. I take what life throws at me and make. If life gives you lemons, you make fucking lemonade. This is my goddamn lemonade. By the time I'm done with this lemonade, it's gonna be Wendy's strawberry lemonade. Look, thousands of dollars worth of work right here in this truck that I got for free. All right. But yeah, it's supper time. I got to get to bed. I got to work tomorrow. I got to grind. Got to get that cash tomorrow. So we can making more money, and hopefully we'll be out here again sometime, you know. And next week we're gonna put the cab on. If I can get the firewall painted first. I'm gonna paint the firewall first. I need to quit rambling on about bullshit. I don't know why I'm recording goes rambling on about bullshit. But if you want to hear me say more bullshit, then go ahead and leave it in the comments below. But this video was intended to show you how I painted my truck frame